Hey, what's up guys? This is Double X here and I am going to be casting a 1 versus 1 between EGMachine, the red Zerg spawning in the top left side, and his opponent is going to be FXOmOoNan, the blue Terran in the bottom left side. This is going to be the second game in a best of 3 from the current MLG tournament in April 2011. I'm sorry about that. I'm not updated what month it is, so... But yeah, we can see in the first game, Machine just not pulling off his build order and going to lose the first game to MooNan. So MooNan is just in a great shape right now, going to go into the second game real confident, and his opponent Machine is will have to pull something great off if he's going to come back here and win 2 games in a row. But I think what it came down to in the first game was MooNan greatly blocked off Machine's fast expand for so long, and just Machine was just so off his game and didn't know what to do, so you're sitting on 500 minerals or something like that, and yeah, just blew off his mind, and all the harassment also from MooNan going on, which basically won him the game. And we can see that now Machine is again going to attempt to this fast expand, and he did get it off without getting it blocked, and an SV is going to scout out to the right, which is going to be the wrong direction, but it is a 50-50% chance to scout correctly on this map, because this map is called the iCCup Testbug, and it is a 3-player map actually, which is played a lot in tournaments and such. We can see that our Zerg player Machine scouted the correct way immediately and knows exactly where his opponent is and what he's doing, which is just barracks and pumping out marines. And his drone is just going to be scooting out home. And Machine has his spawning pool and his hatchery just about finished. But we have marines coming in, and even a SV here to set up a potential bunker, so Machine will indeed have to pull a lot of drones here, but he can put them to mining here once this base got up running. But bunker is going to be put down, and a marine is going to be microed here. If this marine can micro perfectly, he can shoot out a lot of drones while this bunker is being placed, and more marines is going to be streaming in here, and I think that MooNan is pulling this off great, and this second marine is going to be locking down the space, but Machine is going to put up a spine crawler here, so I don't think this spine crawler will be in range of that bunker, but let's see when it's finished. But now it's finished, and the marines are inside bunker. No, 1 marine and 1 SV, and I don't think they can reach this spine crawler, but I indeed think that this spine crawler can reach the marines. We will see about that. No, it cannot, but it will protect the drone line. But this is just great for MooNan, and he has 2 marines in here and going to relocate his spine crawler to possibly going to shoot at this bunker. Let's see when it is rooted. Yes, it can reach the bunker, and the bunker cannot reach the spine crawler. So this early aggression will end soon enough, I think, and this bunker will most likely be salvaged. I don't see why you wouldn't salvage that bunker. But maybe he think it's funny to lose all those minerals, but it has 2 SVs here repairing it to allow for as long as possible to put on some pressure here. And Machine is going to lose his queen. That was not lucky at all for Machine, and all those marines is just going to be locking down this expansion out of range of this spine crawler. So yet again, MooNan is doing a great job locking down Machine's fast expand, which he seems pretty confident of doing. Most Zerg players are pretty confident in getting that fast expand, and now MooNan catches a glimpse of that operating spine crawler, is going to try to pick it up, but a bunch of Zerglings are spawning for Machine, and Machine held that off, and this queen is surviving with 11 HP. So, but meanwhile, we can see that MooNan isn't a bad player himself. He has got his command center up and running. He has his factory on the way with a tech lab, and also his second barracks. So we're going to go a similar build last game I was going to say, but then I saw these two Stargates going up, so double star port actually, double star port. You'll most likely never see this early in the game, so this is going to be real funny to watch, I think. But Machine has secured his second expansion, and this might very well go into a long-term macro game because of how this is playing out. You can see both players are going to be focusing on their expansions, and you can see that if this is going to be a long macro game, we can see that this is a high yield which has 2 rich Vesping geysers. If you are ballsy and take this right away, but you have to kill those 2000 HP rocks, then you are in such a great shape. So we're going to see if any players is going to go ahead and grab this expansion to allow for that huge economy advantage. But now MooNan is going to tech lab switch with his factory and going to produce a Banshee. And is he also going to get that cloak? I'm not sure, but I think that MooNan has spotted this because he's throwing up 2 spine crawlers. No, spore crawlers. And did he see this? I'm really curious too if he did. Yes, you see those 2 starports produced, and that could basically tell one thing, and that is Banshee harassment, because you will most likely never get 2 starports to produce Medivacs or Vikings because of those reactors which allow for double producement anyways. We can see that EGMachine is indeed going to hack away at those rocks as early as can to maybe grab that expansion in just a minute. And I think that this Banshee harassment, which is going to be commencing, will most likely do nothing because of the spore crawlers and the queens to protect each mineral line. We can see that EGMachine is yet again going to build a baneling nest and also going for those upgrades, but I don't think he has gotten any upgrades yet. But still, Banshee is going to rest from the high ground, and I don't think their spot could be spotted. There's not an overlord in place, so they can just sit here and shoot all day. Now the queen can actually reach them, so but I think they had the high ground advantage here, but that was wrong. But we can see that Machine is going to grab this expansion even with the rocks blocking, because he can hack away at those later on. He can still mine from maybe this and both the rich Vesping geysers, and as a Zerg you need a lot of gas in the late game, so now you can see that the Zerglings are going to try to kill off those rocks, but they were intercepted by the Banshees, and 2 queens off place down here, and we have Banshees picking up this queen, but this queen is going to safely hide by the spore crawler.